2NURFM News for our sponsor Guardia Jewellery, Toronto Town Square and the Esplanade, Warners Bay.
It's 2 o'clock. Good afternoon. I'm Jacob Dunstan with 2NURFM Hunter News. Saltash Public School has had to quarantine its vegetable patch after detection of firefighting chemicals in its bore water. The chemicals originate from the Williamtown RAF-based leak, and there's an understanding that at least one of the chemicals has alarmingly been found at 3 times the drinking water standard. Saltash Public School is situated roughly 7 kilometres to the northeast of the base on Nelson Bay Road and relies on bore water for its vegetable patch and grounds. The positive groundwater test at the school spells more concern amid the burgeoning environmental scandal for authorities. Newcastle's former Empire Hotel site is attracting plenty of interest from developers. The Hunter Development Corporation says it's received a healthy number of proposals for the prime piece of real estate, which are in keeping with the current zoning and reflects the growing confidence in the revitalisation of the CBD. HDC General Manager Bob Hawes says the site is in a prime location.
Sites like this in Newcastle CBD don't come up very often. You know, there's a strong pattern of renewal in the CBD. There isn't abundance of for sale and buy me type signs up and down Hunter Street. These things are few and far between in that context. So when they do come about, you know, we've had a couple of goes at this site, so it was certainly pleasing at this time that we've been able to harness, hopefully, and capture some of that interest.
Anglers have been neglecting bans on fishing in the region and are being advised to respect closures at Fullerton Cove and Tillagary Creek as the Williamtown RAF-based contamination surges on. The closure is the result of contamination from firefighting chemicals which have travelled to all creeks and waterways upstream from the areas named. New South Wales fisheries officers will be out and about patrolling waterways, and seafood will continue to be tested and sampled until it is absolutely fit for consumption. Today marks the completion of the Rural Fire Service Secondary School Cadet Program for 20 Singleton High School students. The program allowed students to develop fire safety skills and gain volunteer experience similar to the work of our emergency services. Paul Best from the RFS says the program is helping to nurture the next generation of firefighters.
So there's 20 students today that have completed the program. They'll be graduating today at Singleton High School. The cadet program enables high school students to undertake parts of rural fire service training.
Maitland Council has been declared unfit for the future in a recent IPART report assessing the ability of local councils to continue providing efficient services for their community. Council was unable to meet the scale and capacity criteria of the report, and it has been since suggested it merge with neighbouring Dungog Council. Maitland Mayor Peter Blackmore argues Maitland Council is fit for the future.
The evidence is there that Maitland City Council was deemed to be fit for the future on all aspects. The only reason that I can see that we have been now regarded as not fit for the future is because we did not go along with the suggestion where should Dungog not be able to satisfy themselves that they are fit for the future, that they were to hold discussions with Maitland Council regarding a possible merger.
In finance, the All Ords is down 26 points at 52.45 and $1 Australian is buying 72.7 US cents.
Sport, thanks to our sponsor Warners Bay Sports Club's Melbourne Cup Carnival.
Only one Knights player has made it into the top 100 following their disappointing wooden spoon season. Rugby League Week placed Beau Scott at number 97, although the back rower is moving on to a 3-year contract with Parramatta in 2016. Trent Hodgkinson, Newcastle's high-profile recruit for next season, ranked 1 spot ahead at number 96. Jets captain Nigel Bogard wants player health to be prioritised after Mark Brigitti's shocking facial injury. The goalkeeper was struck in the face in the Jets' clash with Sydney FC on Saturday, shattering 4 of his teeth. Bogard says players' welfare should come first, regardless of circumstances.
When someone's put in harm, regardless if it's an accident or not, I think it needs to be looked at a lot more seriously.
Hunter Stadium has been awarded 4 out of 5 stars this year, its best ever score. Professional Footballers Australia gave the Turnton Road pitch the seal of approval, recognising a big improvement in its upkeep since last year. $1.3 million was put towards a returf in 2014, and it looks to be paying off. And Curry raised 2-time MotoGP World Champion Casey Stoner will be inducted today into the Sport Australia Hall of Fame. 2NURFM News Time is 2:04. The Adamstown Pudding Kitchen steamed its first pudding back in